Greetings, everybody. And we have in front of us Dan Sevcik, and he is the president of the Math Celebrity. He's a public figure. He's also the author of the two most amazing books. How are you doing today, Dan?
Good. I'm glad to be here.
Yes, awesome. So, okay, it's not going to be our usual conversation, but, behind us, there is the book image. And, people need to know that this book is coming up soon and they better get their copy. This is the book that we have co-authored together. And the name of this book is Success Without Apology. So, Dan, I want to ask you the question. So I want to let people also know who is the reader, who will benefit from this book?
Anybody from somebody starting a business to somebody who works a day job and a career that just wants to get more out of life. And this book is interesting because it's not like your typical success book where there's a bunch of steps, right? There's deep meaning behind it. There's examples from people that have reached success, and there's also just how we're sharing our failures, not just failures, but like who is trying to stop us from getting to success. And that's a big part of the title, is Without Apology.
Yes, I love it. And I also love that there's going to be the voices from the two different perspectives, from the mine and yours, from the experiences that you went through, from the experience and the learning and the curves that I went through. So we will combine. So any reader, like you said, will benefit because they will have all this different background and psychological approaches to it, special, meaningful, and essential approaches to it as well. And like you said, it will not be just like regular steps. It's going to be very practical way of delivering and what the success means to them as well. So, Don, why this book is different from any other book out there in the market?
So part of the reason is you see a lot of success books out there, and it's written by a lot of people that haven't went through what we call the grind or the journey. Because when you think of success, you think, oh, this is going to be a happy journey. Everything's going to be perfect. I'm going to get my money. I'm going to get my fame. I'm going to get whatever I want, and that's it. But that's not how it works. And I think the problem with a lot of success books is they don't share the journey. They don't share the obstacles. And the biggest thing that I'm excited about this book is just the mindset, because as you know, in this game, it's less about what you do and more about how you think. Because if you want to get to a certain level, it's less about the doing and more about the whoing. And so part of the who is how you think. And I'm just excited because it's not only taken parts of our journey, but people that have reached success but had a lot of failure in the past. And so when you find out not just what to do, but what not to do, it'll actually accelerate your journey.
Yes, and this is very essential. You really made a very good point that, not every book out there that is written actually means that the people went through that people, lived through everything that they wrote about. So this is something that is going to be very influential because it's really, really makes the point and takes you behind the scene and how you can make it too. Sometimes we always, like you said, success, sometimes we think, oh, this is only belongs to the corporate world. Successful people, when we want to define the leader, when we want to define a success, we think success is a money, right? That's why people are afraid of this term success, because we think that we need to be a millionaire. So that I'm not going to be effective, or it's not going to happen, because successful people are the one who are driving Ferrari, for example, have a 200 plus employees, but success to them can be a very simple tool to get there. Like you said, it's all about the mindset. It's all about the tools that we can provide, that they will be empowered by it, and they will understand the concept of success that they will want to achieve. And like you said, they will learn to give birth to the grind in their life, that they will want to get this thirst, unquenchable thirst to get that. They will become hungry, figuratively, of course speaking. They will become hungry for life. They will want to succeed no matter what. And yes, there's so many people that they want to apologize for everything that they do, but there is no right or wrong way to achieve the success if you really believe in it. if you really know that what you do, the outcome of it, your vision, your mission is in a good sense, good, combines with the like good positive, outcome of it, then you can do it, you can achieve it. And that's what I'm happy about. So Dan, please tell us a little bit about yourself, about your success of your, creating and founding Mass Celebrity, because you are I think the first and only founder of that.
Yeah, I got started in 2007. I was just tutoring some kids on the side, and I had a day job, and pretty much one student turned to two, two turned to four. And after that, I just ran out of time. But I didn't want to stop helping people, and I didn't know how to scale. So one day, as I'm at my job programming, the light bulb went off. Why can't I build an automated tutor solution that takes my brain, puts it out on the web, and helps people? And it was a struggle for a few years. I mean, I knew a little bit about programming. I went through math, but I just couldn't connect the dots. And there was a lot of struggle there. But once I found the right people and the right mindset, it started to take off. And I mean, last year we got 6.2 million visitors from 235 countries. And a lot of it just goes back to the title of the book, Without Apology. I love it because, like you said, a lot of people feel like they have to apologize for success or apologize for taking time away from friends or how regular people grow up if they want to excel. And like you said, it's not just about money. There's the glory in it. There's the service. There's the impact on lives. I think you mentioned a quote before about birth. I mean, with all success, all goals start off with an idea. Ideas are birthed, right? It starts in your head and it materializes in the physical world. And if we look at an idea as part of a birth, in real life, when you have a child, would you raise that child in a dirty environment with poor feedback and bad mindsets? No, you wouldn't. You'd want to cultivate that like a garden. You want the best environment, clean, healthy, people encouraging you and always want you to do your best. And part of Without Apology means you're not going to apologize for failures, because failure really is just feedback. Yes. It's finding your way on the journey. And after a bunch of failures, you start to zero in like a heat-seeking missile on what your definition of success is. And so that's what I'm really excited.
Yes, I really appreciate that. And that's why I wanted to partner with you and do this successful book, because I know that the voices that we have, the experiences that we went through will be very instrumental and essential for every reader out there. And I know that anybody can succeed, in their lives. Of course, the scale and the vision will be completely different from one person to another. But I tell it to everybody, if there is no door in the wall, put the door in the wall. You can do it. There is a reason there is a walls. And I tell also sometimes when people throw at you the bricks to ruin you or stop you, use every single brick to pave the road to your success. Do not be afraid to any closed doors, any shut-offs, any shutdowns, any no's in your life, because you can use it and turn it into your fuel to make you go to achieve your dreams. And that's what I'm so excited about this book. I like sometimes you read the book and you're like, okay, what do you do? This book, I am so happy to read. Even reading our own chapters, our own pages, it makes me excited. I'm like, I cannot believe that is the masterpiece. That's the every word. It's like breathing, living, like message to everybody there. And we want the people not just to inspire them, we want to ignite them, and we want to empower them with the tools so they can also succeed without apology. So guys, that was a Dan Sevcik with us, and you have to be ready to get this book right now and be out of there, because we will give you all the information. And I'm telling you, this is the book that you want to have on your desk. This is the book that will take you and lead you through your time. And Don, can you please give us all the final thoughts, final message to our readers?
Yeah, if you want to fast track your success, if you want to learn not just what to do, but what not to do, and if you want to learn what's really important in the journey to success, which by the way is most of it's in your head, you got to get this book. I mean, this the combination of authors on this book and perspectives is what is exciting, because while it's not written by billionaires, it's by people that have been in the trenches just like you. So the exact people reading this book, it's almost like you're sitting next to a peer who's had a good amount of success, but you never got to talk to them to see what was done, how they did it, how they think. So we're laying it out all in this book. And you bring up a good point about people throwing bricks at you. If you've ever seen the movie X-Men, where Kevin Bacon's one of the bad guys in the X-Men, the brick metaphor is very important, because what Kevin Bacon does for his superpower is he takes energy thrown at him, whether it's good or bad, he absorbs it, and then he's able to redistribute it out. Now, how is that important for the reader? When you get people that are criticizing you or telling you can't do it, you're not good enough, those are bricks being thrown at you. But if you play the role of Kevin Bacon's superhero, where you take that energy, you absorb it, and you redistribute it out to the world in a positive form to go after your success, there is nothing that can stop you.
Amen to that, Dan. This is so true. And this is what, we have to make the best of every life. And we've heard this message and this verse all the time. If the life throws at you the lemon, just make a lemonade, for the God's sake. Just do it. Life doesn't owe you anything. You are there to observe everything, that who you are, what you can be, and use the resources around you. That's what will make you separate from anybody else. That's what will make you successful. It's your mindset. And that's the book that you need to have. Everybody needs to have. I'm so excited. So Dan, of course, we're not saying goodbye to you, but we're going to say goodbye to our readers. You out there, watch out for this book. More information is going to be down below on the description. And also do not forget to subscribe to this channel, because there's more surprises are going to come out, and you'll be very, very excited to know about them. So God bless you. See you next time. Until then, stay healthy and stay safe.